The US-Philippines alliance is entering a new era, marked by a modern approach to military cooperation that reflects the changing dynamics of the Indo-Pacific region. Both nations are reaffirming their commitment to each other, adapting to new security challenges and opportunities. For decades, the two countries have been bound by history and a mutual defense treaty, but now, the partnership is evolving to meet the demands of a rapidly shifting geopolitical landscape. The alliance, rooted in shared values and trust, is being redefined for the 21st century. Instead of massive American bases from the past, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, grants the U.S. access to 9 key Philippine military sites. This arrangement allows for a more distributed and flexible presence, enhancing both countries' ability to respond to emerging threats. This shift focuses on joint use and upgrades of existing bases, not building new ones from scratch. By modernizing current facilities, both nations can maximize resources and improve interoperability between their armed forces. The goal is clear: modernize Philippine defenses, enhance training and readiness, and give the U.S. a flexible, resilient presence in the Indo-Pacific. Joint exercises and shared expertise are strengthening the capabilities of both militaries. Strategically, the Philippines' location in the South China Sea is vital for global trade and regional stability. Control over these waters impacts the flow of goods and the security of neighboring countries, making the alliance even more significant. These 9 sites allow both nations to respond faster to disasters and security threats, and to uphold freedom of navigation in contested waters. Humanitarian missions and joint patrols are now more effective than ever. The EDCA's expansion marks a turning point, less about permanent bases, more about agility, cooperation, and shared goals. It's a model for modern alliances, emphasizing partnership over presence. This partnership is reshaping Southeast Asia's security landscape as of December 12, 2025, setting a precedent for future regional cooperation and collective defense. The 9 EDCA sites are strategically chosen, forming a carefully planned network across the Philippine archipelago. Their locations are not random; they are selected to maximize both defensive reach and rapid response capabilities in the region. These sites stretch from the northern tip of Luzon, just a short distance from Taiwan, all the way down to Palawan, which sits right by the contested waters of the South China Sea, a vital maritime corridor. The original 5 sites, such as Cesar Basa Air Base and Fort Magsaysay, have now been joined by 4 new locations, expanding the network into a web of strategic points that cover both air and sea approaches. Each site serves a unique function. Some are designed for rapid deployment, others for intelligence gathering or logistical support. These include radar stations for early warning, airfields for fighter jets and transport planes, logistics hubs to keep supplies moving, and defensive missile sites to deter threats. For example, Naval Base Camilo Osayas and Lalo Airport in Cagayan are crucial for monitoring northern approaches, providing a watchful eye over the Luzon Strait and beyond. Meanwhile, Balabac Island, positioned near key shipping lanes, plays a vital role in enhancing maritime surveillance and protecting commercial routes. These are Philippine bases, now being upgraded for joint use, improving both nations' capabilities. Upgrades include longer runways for larger aircraft, new storage facilities, modern barracks for troops, and advanced communications to link all sites together. The transformation is a massive joint effort with both U.S. and Philippine forces working side by side, physically building a stronger and more resilient defense partnership. It's not just about military might, it's about readiness, interoperability, and deepening cooperation between allies. This interconnected network is now the backbone of the new U.S.-Philippines alliance, shaping the security landscape of the region for years to come. A core feature of the new network is advanced surveillance, radar stations, and drone launch points. Powerful radars at several EDCA sites scan hundreds of miles, tracking ships and aircraft for real-time maritime domain awareness. This technology helps combat illegal fishing, smuggling, and piracy, and provides early warning of military threats. Drones launched from these sites offer persistent aerial surveillance with high-resolution cameras and sensors. Radars detect, drones investigate, creating a layered, responsive surveillance system. This network makes the region more transparent, deterring aggressive actions by making them visible. The ability to monitor and respond quickly is a game-changer for both nations. Surveillance isn't just about defense, it's about stability and peace. The Philippines and U.S. now have eyes and ears across the region. This visibility is a powerful deterrent. It's a leap forward in regional security. The new sites aren't just for watching, they're being equipped for active defense and rapid response. Some EDCA locations will host missile defense systems, intercepting threats before they reach their targets. This missile shield boosts the Philippines' ability to protect its territory and population centers. Upgraded airfields support a wider range of aircraft, from fighter jets to transport planes. Multiple airfields mean resilience. If one is hit, others remain operational. These sites are vital for both combat and humanitarian missions, like disaster relief after typhoons or earthquakes. The dual-use capability makes the network invaluable for national security and emergency response. The message is clear. The Philippines is ready to defend itself, and the US stands with them. This is modern, flexible defense in action. The northern EDCA sites in Luzon, especially those located in Cagayan, are just across the water from Taiwan, a fact that has not gone unnoticed by regional powers and military strategists. This closeness means that any developments here are watched with keen interest, as the area could quickly become a focal point in times of crisis. The Luzon Strait is a strategic maritime channel, serving as a gateway between the South China Sea and the vast Pacific Ocean. Control and monitoring of this strait are crucial, making these northern sites critical for both surveillance and rapid military response in the region. With US access to these bases, surveillance and logistics capabilities are significantly enhanced near a potential flashpoint. This presence allows for quicker mobilization and better intelligence gathering, which is vital for both deterrence and defense. For the Philippines, it's a calculated move, strengthening its alliance with the United States and boosting its own defense posture. This partnership brings not only military support, but also increased training and resources for Filipino forces. These upgrades directly benefit the armed forces of the Philippines, providing them with modern equipment and training. However, they also place the country closer to the center of regional tensions, as rival powers take note of the growing military presence. Philippine leaders emphasize that these sites are strictly for defense, not for launching attacks. They stress that the goal is to protect national sovereignty and maintain peace in the region. Control over the Luzon Strait is a major military objective in any potential conflict scenario. Whoever holds this passage can influence the movement of ships and aircraft between two critical bodies of water. The combined US and Philippine presence here complicates any adversary's plans, forcing them to reconsider aggressive moves and making any hostile action far riskier and more difficult to execute. The proximity to Taiwan makes these sites central to regional security calculations. Any shift in the balance here could have immediate consequences for the broader Indo-Pacific region. Ultimately, deterrence is the goal, discouraging conflict before it starts, and ensuring stability by demonstrating readiness and resolve on both sides of the Luzon Strait. The shift to 9 sites isn't just about numbers, it's a new strategy: distributed operations. In the past, the US relied on giant bases like Clark and Subic, but these were easy targets. Now, forces and assets are spread across smaller, dispersed sites, making them harder to attack and more resilient. If one site is hit, the others keep operating, ensuring continuity. Modern threats, like precision missiles, make large bases vulnerable. Distributed operations counter this risk. The network allows for rapid movement and unpredictable deployments, keeping adversaries guessing. Flexibility and survivability are the core advantages. This approach absorbs shocks and maintains operational capability. It's not about missing forces, but about creating a web that can adapt and endure. The distributed model is the future of military alliances in the Indo-Pacific. It's a smarter, safer way to defend. Spreading out forces across 9 sites creates a targeting dilemma for any adversary. Instead of striking 1 or 2 big bases, an attacker must hit multiple distant locations, raising the cost and complexity. This dispersal makes it harder to cripple air power, logistics, or surveillance in a single blow. The network allows for rapid response anywhere in the archipelago, ensuring no region is left undefended. Survivability is key. Dispersed forces are more likely to withstand an initial attack and regroup. This resilience guarantees a sustained defense, not a quick defeat. The strategy also boosts morale and confidence among Philippine forces and communities. It's a practical, proven way to protect sovereignty and deter aggression. The US-Philippines alliance is now built to endure and respond. Distributed defense is a force multiplier. The expanded EDCA network transforms the Philippines from a treaty ally to a central player in Indo-Pacific security. The country is now a frontline state, its geography and cooperation vital to regional stability. This new role gives the Philippines a stronger voice in regional affairs, especially in the South China Sea. The visible U.S.-Philippine presence deters aggression, signaling that hostile actions will have serious consequences. The aim is to prevent conflict, not provoke it, showing strength to maintain peace. For the U.S., this counters China's assertiveness and reassures allies. China sees it as containment, highlighting the growing U.S.-China rivalry. The 9-site network is more than construction. It's a strategic shift for both nations. The Philippines now stands at the heart of a redrawn Southeast Asian security map. As of December 12, 2025, the alliance is stronger, more flexible, and more important than ever.